everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 season is on the air. Today's date is July 30, 1969. This is our final game in the month of July. We are back at Oakland-Alameda Coliseum for a big American League matchup between the New York Yankees and the Oakland Athletics. The Yankees come into this game the same way the Senators came into the game last night, 52-52. They are right now in fifth place behind Baltimore. Actually, they're in fourth place. Behind Baltimore, Boston, Detroit, and the Senators. Baltimore, Boston, they're in fourth place according to the standings. They're 52-52. Senators are 53-53. Detroit's actually in fifth place, really. The Athletics, with a record of 58-39, they still lead the American League West. They have a 2-win lead on Minnesota. So right now, the way things are going, we may only have two teams coming out of the American League West, but there is still 2 months of baseball left to play. So we will see what happens tonight as we complete the month of July going into August. And, of course, I will post the standings for the month after the game in the Universal Baseball Lounge. Ben Witz and Brian B. are first to join us here at Oakland Coliseum. The Yankees historically won this game 3-2. Yankees had 3 runs and 7 hits, no errors. The Athletics 2 runs, 11 hits, and no errors. But we'll see what happens tonight as both these teams, the A's trying to stay ahead of the Twins, the Yankees trying to get above 500. Remember, must have a winning record. 500 will not get you into the postseason, even if you are in the top 3. So you got to be above 500 in order to get in there, or, of course, I will modify the playoffs. So that makes even games more important. So, without further ado, let's get started. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics tonight is the Hall of Famer himself, Catfish Jim Hunter. 12 wins, 15 losses, a 3.35 ERA. He did have 150 strikeouts and 84 walks in 69. We are at Oakland-Alameda Coliseum once again. It's a neutral park, but it's a neutral park. 143 home runs were hit there and adds 1 to strikeouts. So who will come away tonight with a big win between the Yankees and the Athletics? We're about to find out here as we begin to end the month of July. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman Horace Clark, 285 average, 4 homers, 48 RBIs. Once again, we'll use yellow, white, and green dice. Athletics are the home team as Jeremy Brooks joins us here at OAC. It is time to play. Hunter, 1-5, strikeout to 15 is high. Clark, 3-2, and it's a fly out to center field. That'll be taken care of by Rick Monday, and he will make the catch. Next up is the third baseman, Jerry Kenny, 257 average, 2 homers, 34 RBIs in 69. Hunter, 5-6 against the lefty. It's a blank. Kenny, 3-6, ground out to second, taken care of there by Dick Green, and he will throw it over first for the out. And now we'll see the left fielder, Roy White. I always believed he belonged in the Hall of the Very Good and one of the more underrated Yankees. 290 average, 7 homers, 74 RBIs. I don't think anybody here will have a problem if I say Roy White was a solid player. Hunter, 5-3. That is a home run result against a righty. White needs a 9. The 13 is too high. White, 6-6, and he hits a deep fly ball to right field. Reggie Jackson will track it down. He will make the catch and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Bronx Bombers, and we will go to the bottom of the first. Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Does it give up a home run? Yeah, he's got a couple. He's got home runs in there. He's got some. Don't worry about that. He'll give up his share. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight is Fritz Peterson. recently passed away. 17 wins, 16 losses, but a 2.54 ERA. That told me he didn't get much run support. 150 strikeouts and 32 walks in 69. That's pretty good. 32 walks in 272 innings pitched. That's pretty good control. Jimmy Jam and Excess G2 joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Leading off for the Athletics will be the left fielder, Jose Tartabull. 267 average, no homers, 11 RBIs in 69. Peterson, 4-1 against the lefty. That's a strikeout plus 10. But believe it or not, it's going to be too high. Tartabull, 5-3, and against the lefty, that's a fly ball to left field. And Roy White's going to get to it and make the catch. 1 out. And now the shortstop, Ted Kubiak, 249 average, 2 homers, 27 RBIs. Doug Hunt joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Peterson, 6-6, strikeout 7, called strike 3 on Kubiak. Struck him out. First strikeout for Peterson, 2 away. And now here comes the right fielder, the man himself, Hall of Famer, Reggie Jackson. And yes, one of the best home run hitters of all time. 275 average, 47 homers, 118 RBIs. Peterson will pitch. Peterson, 1-4, hit by pitch. 16 is high. Jackson, a 2-2, and he hits a fly ball to right. But that's going to be Bobby Mercer making that catch. And he will. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Athletics. No score after 1. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Yankees will be the first baseman, Joe Pepitone. 242 average, 27 homers, 70 RBIs in 69. Quite honestly, STM, playing it a while with RJL's great rule explanations, becoming your favorite game. Really? Just wait till you see what's coming shortly. I will not say any more after that. Hunter, 2-1, walk, 18 is high. Pepitone, 1-3, ground out to first base. That'll be handled by Danny Cater, and he will get to the outs, and 1 down. And now another underrated Yankee coming up, the right fielder, Bobby Mercer. 259 average, 26 homers, 82 RBIs in 69. I'm pretty sure here a lot of people will say that Bobby Mercer was a solid player in his career. Hunter, 3-1 at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 6-2. That is hit to right field. That's a 14, and that's just going to miss a chance to go over the wall. Going back for it is going to be Reggie Jackson. He'll make the catch right at the track. It just misses a home run chance. A 13, that was a 14, and that is out number 2. And now the shortstop, Gene Michael, future manager. 272 average, 2 homers, and 31 RBIs in 69. Hunter, he'll go ahead and pitch. Joe Oterney joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Hunter, 1-6, error on a throw. Michael, 2-6. Nope, that's a fly out the left. That'll be handled there by Jose Tartabull, and he'll put it away and retire the side. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No, Brian B., nothing like that. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Athletics will be the third baseman, Sal Bando. 281 average, 31 homers, 113 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. Peterson, 6-4, that's a blank. Bando, 1-3, ground out to first. Pepitone will go ahead and take it to the bag himself. And now the first baseman, Danny Cater, 262 average, 10 homers, 76 RBIs in 69. Peterson, 1-3, error on a throw. Cater, 5-4, and that's a ground ball to third. That ball is picked up by Jerry Kenny. His error rating is a 5. That's a 3, and that ball is wide. Pepitone's range is a 3, and he won't get it, and Cater will hold at first base. He does not have the speed as the ball gets away. A bad throw by Kenny, and that will be an error. And that will be an E5. First error on the Yankees. They did not have any errors in the game historically. But a nice play by but unfortunately Pepitone couldn't get there, but Cater did not have the speed, and he'll hold at first base, so that will be an error. And now the batter will be second baseman Dick Green. 275 average, 12 homers, 64 RBIs in 69. Strategy at double play depth, and nothing happening. Cater stays at first. Peterson, 5-6, blank. Green, 3-3, and against the lefty. That's going to be good enough. It'll be a triple into left field. Cater will come around and he will score. Green will hold at third, a triple for Dick Green, and the A's take a 1-0 lead. RBI triple for Green. And now the battle will be the center fielder, Rick Monday, even though today's Tuesday. 271 average, 12 homers, 54 RBIs in 69. One out. Infield is going to play in. Strategy roll, and Green's, that's a 2. He stays where he is. Peterson will go ahead and, I usually don't do stadium cheers that early sometimes. Depends. But Cutter Historical joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Peterson, 4-6 at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 5-3. That's a fly out to center field. That's going to be caught by Bill Robinson. And that is out number 2. Monday, a sacrifice fly of 1. It'll be good enough. Green will come in and he will score 2-0 Athletics. Now the stadium will cheer. Yay! Sacrifice fly for Rick Monday, and the A's now take a 2-0 lead. And here comes the catcher, Phil Roof, a 235 average, 2 homers, 19 RBIs. So that was definitely a big error by Jerry Kenny, which does lead to a run. And now there are 2 outs. Peterson, 6-2, strikeout 12, and cold strike 3 on Roof, and he's out of there, and that will end the inning. Second strikeout for Peterson, 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and the A's have a 2-0 lead after 2. Stuck in traffic on I-5. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Yankees will be the center fielder, Bill Robinson. He's in center for this game. A 171 average, 3 homers, 21 RBIs in 69. Hunter, 2-4, strikeout 15, cold strike 3 on Robinson. 1 away. Robinson should have swung at that one. That's the first strikeout for Hunter, and 1 down. And now here's the catcher, Jake Gibbs. This was the pre-Thurman Munson days, although Munson actually was a rookie, actually did have appearances later in the year. A 224 average and 18 RBIs in 69. Hunter will pitch. Catfish, 6-6 against the lefty. Home run result, but Gibbs has got 0. It's not happening. Gibbs, 1-4, and he hits a fly ball to center field. It's pretty deep. But Rick Monday's going to have the room, and he will make the catch for the second out. And now the pitcher, Fritz Peterson, a 113 average and 2 RBIs in 69. Traffic isn't getting to the game until the third or the fourth inning. Yeah, right? Hunter, 1-2 against the switch left. That is a blank. Peterson, 1-2, ground out to third. That'll get taken care of by Bando. And over to first it goes to retire the side. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Will go to the bottom of the third. Marlon Price joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Leading off for the Athletics will be the pitcher, Catfish Jim Hunter. 224 average. He does have a bomb in 69 with 9 RBIs. Peterson, 3-1, strikeout 20. Believe it or not, that just missed. Hunter, 2-6, and he flies out to center. Taken care of there by Bill Robinson for the out. Next up is Tartable. Tartable is 0 for 1. Peterson will go ahead and pitch. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Peterson, 3-1, strikeout 3. He will get Tartable there. Struck him out. Third K for Peterson, 2 down. And now the next batter is Kubiak, and he's 0 for 1. Peterson, he'll go ahead and pitch. Peterson, 5-3 against the switch right. That's a blank. Kubiak, 5-3, and that is a grounder to second base. That'll be easily picked up by Horace Clark, and he will toss that over to first and retire the side. Nice comeback inning for Peterson. 2-0 A's after 3. We go to the top of the 4th. Leading off for the Yanks will be Horace Clark. He's 0 for 1. Hunter will go ahead and pitch. Hunter, 3-5 against the switch left. That's a blank. Clark, 5-5. That's a base hit. He'll hit that one into left field, and that will be a single. So Clark gets the first hit for the Yankees here in the 4th inning. And now here's Kenny. Kenny is 0 for 1. Infield double play. Clark did have 33 stolen bases, and he does get the steal sign. 14 minus 3 is 11, and Rufus is 0. But I am going to, I don't think I want to steal here. I will let Kenny swing away. Hunter, Catfish, 6-4, strikeout 14. That will be high. Kenny, 3-4. That's a fly out to left. Jose Tartable will get near the line and make the play for the first out. Next batter is White. White is 0 for 1. Clark, and this time he stays put. Hunter will go ahead and pitch. DB joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Catfish, 2-3 at the park. OAC, 6-4, and that is a fly to right. And some bum by the name of Reggie will go ahead and make the catch for out number 2. And now here's Pepitone. Pepitone is 0 for 1. Clark stays put. Hunter looking in here. So far, the A's enjoying a 2-0 lead here. Hunter, 1-6, error on a throw. Pepitone, 3-6. Nope, that's going to be a pop fly ball to third base. Sal Bando says he'll go ahead and get that and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Yanks. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Athletics will be Reggie Jackson. He's 0 for 1. Peterson will go ahead and pitch. Peterson, 3-3, strikeout. He'll get him on the 3 easily. Struck him out. And that is the 4th K for Peterson, 1 down. Next batter is Bando. Bando 0 for 1. Peterson, he'll go ahead and pitch. Peterson, 5-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Bando, 4-4, and Bando hits one into center field. That's going to go to the wall. Bando will have a double. Bando gets his first hit of the game. It'll bring up Cater. And Cater reached on an error his first time up. 1 out here. 2-0 Athletics. Strategy. And that's a 20. Peterson turns around to get Bando. No, Bando will get back. Now Peterson will pitch. 5-2, walk, 4, and yeah, that's ball 4. He walked Cater. That's the first walk issued by Peterson. He only had 32 of them in 69. Out of 272 innings pitched, that's pretty darn good. Infield a double play depth now. And runners at first and second. And the next batter is Green. Green got an RBI triple his first time up. Infield back to double play. Runners at first and second. Strategy. Nothing on the 12. Peterson. 4-1 against a righty. It's a blank. Green. 2-1. And Green hits one to left field. And that's going to be a double. Bando will come in to score. Cater, base runner 3, double to left field, -1 though. A 1 or a 2, Cater will score, and it's a 6. Uh-oh, there could be a play. Left fielder is White. He has a 0 arm, a 1 to 3. There could be a play. And it's a 3. Cater trying for his home. A 2 to 5, he is out. And he is. Cater thrown out at the plate by Roy White. Green will hold at second base. So the A's do get a run, but there are 2 outs. So Bando does come in to score. Cater thrown out at the plate, and that will be a double for Green. So he does get at least 1 RBI, but that's it for that, and they're now 2 away. But it is now a 3-0 A's lead, and the batter will be Monday. Monday is 0 for 1, but got a sacrifice fly. 2 outs now, with a nice play by Roy White at the plate to get Cater. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 16. Peterson, 1-1 against the lefty. That's a strikeout plus 10. That's an 8. That's a swing and a miss and a steer right out. Inning over. That's a 5th K for Peterson in the game. 1 run, 2 hits, and a walk. But the Athletics now have a 3-0 lead after 4. They do at least get a run. The third base coach may be having a talk with the manager probably after the end of the game. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off for the Bronx Bombers will be Bobby Mercer. He's 0 for 1. Catfish has a 3-run lead to work with. Hunter, 4-1, walk, 13, that is high. Mercer, 6-6, he hits one to right field, and that'll be caught by Reggie, who will be a future, who both of these players, Catfish and Reggie, will both be on the Yankees in the future. Here's Michael 0 for 1. Catfish, 5-5, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck him out. That is the second strikeout for Catfish. And now here's Robinson. Robinson is 0 for 1. Catfish, 5-5, strikeout 18, that will just miss. Robinson, 1-6, a ground ball hit to third base, picked up by Sal Bando, and he will take his time, throw it over, and retire the side. 1-2-3 inning for Hunter, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. Phil Roof leads off for Oakland, and he's 0 for 1. Peterson will deal. Peterson, 4-2, walk, 12. No, that's too high. Roof, a 5-4, and he grounds it to third base. That'll be handled by Kenny, and this time Kenny will not have a problem, and he'll throw it to first. Here's Catfish. He's 0 for 1. Peterson, 5-1 against a righty. It's a blank. Hunter, 2-6. Another fly ball to center. That'll be handled by Robinson again. And Hunter has flied out to Robinson twice in this game, 2 down. And now Tartable. Tartable is 0 for 2. Peterson, 2-3. Range play. Tartable, 1-3. Fly ball to left field. Going after that is Roy White. He was pretty good. His range is a 4. And he's got it. Side retired. Nice play by Roy White out there. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Peterson. Still 3-0 A's after 5. These are not the swinging A's yet, but the swinging A's will be coming in the future. Top of the sixth already. And leading off for the Yankees will be Jake Gibbs. He's 0 for 1. Hunter, 6-3, strikeout 10. Cold strike 3 on Gibbs. Got him on that one. And that's the third K for Hunter. One away. And now here's Peterson. Gibbs knows he should have swung at it. Peterson is 0 for 1. Catfish, 1-1. That's a walk plus 10. And that will walk Peterson. So Hunter had a bad at bat there. And Peterson trots to first on a walk. Walks the pitcher. First walk given up by Catfish. It will now bring up Clark. And Clark is 1 for 2. Infield double play. Strategy. That is a 2. Peterson not going anywhere. Hunter will go ahead and pitch to Horace. Hunter, 2-3. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 2-3. That's hit to center field. That's a 16, and that's going to be too high. It's going to die out there. Center fielder Rick Monday will have room. He'll make the catch. 2 away. Peterson has to go back to first. Looks like the wind blew in on that one. Now here's Kenny. Kenny is 0 for 2. Maybe the wind is blowing in at Oakland Coliseum today. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Hunter, 4-1. Walk. 17 is too high. Kenny, 2-5. And that's a ground ball to short. Picked up by Kubiak. He's going to throw to second to get Peterson. And that will do the inning. Nothing across except a walk. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Ted Kubiak leads off for the Athletics. He's 0 for 2. Peterson, 4-5. That is a blank. Kubiak, 2-3. Base hit. Hits one pass short. Kubiak winds up with a leadoff single. That's his first hit. And now Reggie. Reggie's 0 for 2. You kind of expect him sooner or later to get a hold of one here. Strategy. Nothing on the 4. Kubiak stays put. Peterson, got to be careful with Reggie, of course. Peterson, 2-6 against the lefty. Walk. And the 15 is actually too high. Jackson's a 14 against lefties. Jackson will swing 2-4, but he grounds it to second base. 2-2-3. Shortstop pivot. Michael a 0. 1-3, a double play. No. Kubiak thrown out at second. But Jackson will reach first on the fielder's choice. One away. Here comes Bando. Bando is 1 for 2. Got a double his second last time up, I should say. Jackson on at first, and he'll stay at first. Peterson, 6-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Bando, 2-1. Single into right field. That's a base hit. Jackson, base runner 4. Single to right plus 1. A 1-5. He'll make third. He will easily. Bando holds at first on a single. And now runners at the corners with 1 out. And it will bring up Cater. Cater is 0 for 1. Reached on an error and walked. Got thrown out at the plate his last time up, though. Runners at the corners, and they're going to go infield double play. Cater does have a high double play rating, so they're going to try to turn the 2. Peterson, strategy roll first, and nothing happening there. Peterson looking in on Cater. Peterson, 2-1. Wild pitch, it won't matter. He threw that one over the catcher, and Jackson will score. Peterson didn't have many of them. A 1-3 is a wild pitch, and that is a 1. And Jackson scores. Stadium cheers. Yay! Now 4-0 in favor of the A's. Fritz Peterson uncorks a wild one. Didn't have many of them, but he will have one there, and that will score a run. Bando goes to second. That takes away a double play chance. And now we'll re-roll the strat. And nothing happening again. Bando now on at second base. Peterson will pitch. Peterson, 2-4, blank, Cater, 1-2, fly out to right. And that will be Bobby Mercer getting to that for out number 2. Bando, base runner 3, hit to right, -1. And Mercer a -1. He'll only get to third on a 1. He won't. He'll stay at second base. 2 outs now for Green. And Green is 2 for 2, a triple and a double. Bando stays at second base. Strategy, nothing on the 15. Peterson will deal. Peterson, 6-6, strikeout 6. Swing and a miss. Strikeout, and the inning is over. That's the 6th strikeout for Peterson. But 1 run on 2 hits and a wild pitch. And it's 4-0 now after 6 in favor of the A's. Top of the 7th, 30 minutes into the stream. This is a rapidly moving ball game. Catfish will continue to pitch, of course, and he will. And the leadoff batter will be Roy White. White is 0 for 2. 4-0 in favor of the A's. Hunter, 4-1, walk. That's ball 4 easily on the 1, and White will trot the first. Second walk issued by Hunter, and now here's Pepitone. Pepitone is 0 for 2. Infield double play depth. Remember, the Yankees have that Yankee magic that always seems to show up. Strategy rolls are off. Hunter, 4-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. Pepitone, 5-5. That's a fly to left. And Jose Tartabull will reach out for it and get it. Here's Mercer. Mercer is 0 for 2. White on it first. Catfish with the pitch. Catfish, 3-6. Home run chance. Lefty, 1-17. The 4 is good. Against the righty, Mercer needs an 18. Does he cut the lead in half? Kaboom! 2-run bomb, Bobby Mercer. And he gets the Yankees right back in the game. Bobby Mercer, Catfish went ahead and pitched him a meatball, and Mercer turned that into lasagna. It's now 4-2. Two RBIs from Mercer. And now it's a 4-2 ball game. And the next batter is Michael. Michael's 0 for 2. Still 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Hunter will pitch. Hunter, 6-4. Strikeout 6. Got him. They'll go ahead and strike out Michael. And that is the 4th strikeout for Hunter. 2 away. And now here's Robinson. Robinson is 0 for 2. Hunter, he'll go ahead and pitch. Catfish, 1-1. Walk plus 10. That's easy with a 1 there. And he walks Robinson. So another walk issued by Catfish. That's his 3rd. And now the batter is Gibbs. Gibbs is 0 for 2. Strategy rolls are back. And Robinson is staying where he is. Catfish will pitch to Gibbs. Fans here at Oakland-Alameda hoping that Hunter can get the inning over. Hunter, 3-1. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 5-3. It's a fly ball to center field. And Rick Monday will go ahead and get it and make the catch. 2 runs on 1 hit and 2 walks. A 2 RBI bomb by Bobby Mercer gets the Yankees back into this. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. With tonight's game being the last game of the month, tomorrow will be a travel day. There will be no baseball tomorrow. We will return on Thursday for August 2nd, and we got a big game at Metropolitan Stadium as the Baltimore Orioles will be taking on the Minnesota Twins, and it's a big matchup. Mike Cuellar will be going for the Orioles, and Jim Perry will be going for the Twins. That's a big matchup coming in. That's also the final game of the third schedule block. Now, after that, I will now be choosing games on the fly, and still try to get everybody all the playoff possibles shown. But now I'll be choosing games on the fly instead of automatically scheduling them. So we've got the Orioles and the Twins for Thursday night at Metro Stadium. Don't miss that one. That should be a good one. That's a big game in the American League on Thursday night. But yes, I'm sorry, Tim. Tomorrow is a travel day. No baseball tomorrow. Bottom of the seventh, Athletics lead 4-2. And leading off for the Athletics will be Rick Monday. He is 0 for 2. Peterson is due to lead off the eighth. They're going to see, and he is not tired yet. So they're going to see if Peterson can get through the inning. Peterson, 5-3 against the lefty. It's a strikeout plus 10. That 15 is good. Got him. 7th strikeout for Fritz. And now here's Roof. Roof is 0 for 2. Peterson will deal. 5-6. That's a blank. Roof. 4-4. He pops out to third. Jerry Kenny says he has it. And he will make the catch for out number 2. That brings up Hunter. Jim Hunter can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. The Oakland bullpen does have some pretty decent in there. But this is the 1960s, not where am I traveling? I'm not going anywhere. What I call a travel day is from 1 month to the next. As you know, I always take a day off in between the months and the playoff rounds. Let's see. Do I want Hunter to bat? He's got what? He can face the 2 more batters before he tires. My rule usually is if a pitcher will be tired at least in the inning, I usually wouldn't allow him to bat, but he is pitching pretty well, although he did give up the home run. Let's see. A little help from the chat. Should I keep Hunter in there, or should I pinch hit for him? It would be Bert Campaneris coming in to pinch hit. Does anybody have a decision they want to make for Hunter? Let him pitch. Let him stay in. Pinch hit. What do you think? Anybody have a idea? Anybody? I'm going to say no. All right, so in that case, I'm going to keep him in. Peterson's going to go 1969, keep him in. Peterson will pitch. Peterson, 1-3, error on a throw. Hunter, 3-2. Nope, that's going to be a line out right to the shortstop. That'll be grabbed by Michael, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 goes the Athletics. They have a 4-2 lead here after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. They're going to let Hunter go 1 more inning before they bring in the closer, which, of course, is Fingers. We will see a pinch hitter, though, for Fritz Peterson. He is done as he gets the job done, and the Yankees will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit for the Yankees will be Frank Fernandez, 223 average, 12 homers, 29 RBIs. So Peterson leaves with the L, but Hunter will pitch to Fernandez. Top of the 8th, 4-2 Athletics. Hunter, 1-4, possible error. Fernandez, 6-2, against a righty. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit the South Bando. His error rating is a 9. That's a 6, and that's going to be an error on Bando. That's going to be an E5 on Sal Bando. That's the first error on the A's in this game. They did not have any errors historically. That's a big error. Bad error on Bando. And now the batter is Clark. And Clark is 1 for 3. Hunter will be tired after Clark. Infielder double play depth. And yes, happy birthday there to you, Tim of Clee baseball fan. I'm glad I got to say there. I got to say, Tim, you know, doing this for the last few years, I've been doing it. I have met so many great people. And all of you guys in the chat are that. Strategy rolls are on. And nothing on the 7. Fernandez stays put. Catfish, can he work around the error? Hunter, 1-4. Another possible error. Clark, 4-5. That's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Jose Tartable, but he'll make the catch because his error rating is a 0. So that's out number 1. 1 down. Hunter is tired. They'll let him pitch. And now here's Kenny. Kenny is 0 for 3. Fernandez on at first, and he'll stay at first. Catfish with the pitch. Catfish, 4-6, walk, 15. No, that's high. Kenny, 2-4, and it's a base hit past second. Fernandez does not have the speed. He'll hold at second base, but now the tying runs are on. And now the batter is Roy White. And that is going to be it for Jim Hunter. They will go to the bullpen now. So Hunter coming out of the game because he is tired. And now they'll bring in a new pitcher to pitch to White. And it is going to be, coming on to pitch for the Athletics will be Jim Rowland. 5 wins, a loss, a save, a 2.20 ERA. Rowland will now come on to pitch. Hunter leaves with the W chance. 1 out, top of the 8th, 4-2 A's. But the Yankees are threatening. Rowland will pitch. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Rowland deals. Rowland, 4-3 against a switch right. Walk, and that is ball 4. He goes ahead and walks White. The bases are loaded, and here comes Pepitone. Joe Pepitone is 0 for 3. Bases are loaded. They're going to play infield a double play, try to turn the 2. It's 4-3 here, so here come the Yankees with a chance. Rowland will pitch to Pepitone. Strategy, nothing on the 18. Pepitone looking in. The fans here at Oakland Coliseum hoping for a good pitch. Rowland. 6-6, strikeout 4, got him! Big strikeout by Rowland, 2 away. But now here comes Bobby Mercer, and he hit a 2-run bomb his last time up. He is 1 for 3. They will pitch to him. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum hoping Rowland can get now past Mercer. The fans here are loud. Strategy roll. That's an 11. Nothing happening. Rowland now sets up here. And now here comes the pitch. Rowland 1-1. A possible error. Mercer 5-5. It's a fly ball to right field. Going after that is Reggie Jackson. His error rating is a 9. That is a 9, and Jackson is going to screw it up out there in right field. You got to be kidding me. That is a fly ball to right field with 2 outs. And I got to go to my thing that I have here for that. So error on a fly out. So now with less than 2 outs, runners on base roll a D6. So, and that is a 3, but there are 2 outs. So Fernandez would score. Kenny. So rating for all, 2 base advance. So let's see here. 2 outs. Rating for all, a 3 base advance. So Kenny would score. Roy White would score, and Mercer, his base, that was a 3, and Mercer winds up on second. A 3-base error on Reggie Jackson. Stadium barfs. Blah. Reggie Jackson commits a 3-base flyout error that is an E9, scoring all the runs, because with 2 outs, so that is a 3-run error, and the Yankees take the lead 5-4. You gotta be kidding. Yankee magic strikes again. And now the batter is Michael, and Roland looks at Reggie Jackson, says, man, it was in your glove. His error rating is a 9, and that was a 9. And Jackson just didn't play it right, and it bounced out of his glove, and Mercer's now on at second, and now it's 5-4 Yankees. Roland will pitch to Michael. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Roland will deal. Roland, 6-6, strikeout, 19 is high. Michael, 5-1, and that's a fly out to right. And Roland looks at Reggie Jackson and stares at him, making sure he makes the catch. And he does, and the inning is over. 3 runs, 1 hit, 2 errors in the inning, and a walk. There were 2 errors in this inning by the A's. And the Yankees have taken a 5-4 lead here going in the bottom of the 8th. Now, as I said, sometimes the rules can get a little tricky. So that's why I created a little cheat sheet for what happens. Error, question mark on F7. And you got 2 outs, runners on base, roll a D6. The 1 die roll was a 3, and everybody, a 3 automatic 3-base advance. If it was only a 2-base advance. But everybody scores on that one. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And Catfish Hunter wants to bop Reggie Jackson in the nose for missing that one, as that cost Hunter a win, and Peterson is off the hook. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Top of the order for the Athletics. Here's Jose Tartable. He's 0 for 3. Yankees need a pitcher, and they are going to go ahead and bring out to pitch Lindy McDaniel. 5 wins, 6 losses, 5 saves, a 3.54 ERA. Believe it or not, Peterson actually now has a chance to get the win. So McDaniel will pitch to Tartable here. Starting here at the bottom of the 8th inning. McDaniel, 6-1, walk, 16 is high. Tartable, 6-6, ground out to second base. That'll be handled by Clark. And the throw goes to first for out number 1. And now Kubiak. Kubiak 1 for 3. McDaniel, 5-5, strikeout 6, got him, struck them out. And that is actually a 3 RBI error for Mercer. I don't know if you get the credit for the ARB. I forget, if an error occurs, do you still get credit for runs batted in? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Now the batter is Reggie, and he is getting booed here at Oakland-Alameda. He is 0 for 3. He is getting booed here for that misplay. McDaniel will pitch to Jackson. Reggie needs to make up for that error. Can he? McDaniel, 5-1, range play. Jackson, 3-1. It's a single to center field, but going after that is Bill Robinson. His range is a 3, and he makes the catch. Side retired. 1, 2, 3, go the A's. And it's 5-4 after 8. And again, Jackson gets booed. We go to the top of the ninth. Yankees lead 5-4. Jim Rowland's going to stay on the mound. And leading off for the Yankees will be Bill Robinson. And he is 0 for 2 with a walk. Rowland will stay on the mound. He can pitch to a few more batters yet. Top of the ninth, 5-4 Yankees. Rowland, 4-3 against the righty. It's a walk. The 15 is high. Robinson, 2-6, fly out to right. And once again, Rowland watches and makes sure that Reggie makes the catch. And that's out number 1. And now the batter is Gibbs. He'll bat. Gibbs is 0 for 3. Gibbs a good catcher behind the plate. Rowland will go ahead and deal. Rowland, 3-2, range play. Gibbs, 4-1, pop fly ball right to the pitcher. Rowland's range is a 5. That's a 2. He'll make the catch. 2 outs. Rowland, good range. He easily gets that. And now we'll see a pinch hitter for Lindy McDaniel as the Yankees will go to the bench. And coming on to hit for the Yanks is going to be Jimmy Hall. 224 average, 3 homers, 27 RBIs in 69. So Rowland will go ahead and pitch to Hall. Rowland, 3-5. Home run chance. Lefty, 1-5. 20 is too high. Hall, 3-4, but he does get a base hit. He'll hit one into left field. So Hall gets a single to keep the inning going. The next batter is Clark. He's 1 for 3. Hall on it first. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 15. Hall stays put. Rowland will go ahead and deal. Rowland, 5-3. That is a blank. He's not tired. Clark, 6-2, and that's a base hit to right field. Hall with 2 outs, a base runner, 5. Single to right, +1 is a 6. Hall will easily will not be a throw, and Hall will get to third. So a single now for Clark, and now runners at the corners for Kenny. Kenny is 1 for 4, got a single his last time up. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum hoping Roll can keep the score where it is. But right now, rolling in a little bit of a jam here on the top of the ninth. 5-4 Bronx Bombers. Strategy, nothing on the 7. Rowland sets up, and now he'll pitch. Rowland, 4-2. Strikeout, 12 is high. Kenny, 2-1. It's a ground out to third base. That'll get picked up by Bando. The throw will go to second to get Clark, and the inning will end there. No runs, 2 hits for the Yankees. And they hold a 5-4 lead here. But will we see some ninth inning magic? We go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Leading off for the Athletics will be Sal Bando. Yankees need a pitcher, and that is going to be Jack Aker. 8 wins, 6 losses, 14 saves, a 3.15 ERA. Aker trying to get the save. So Jack Aker will come on to pitch. Bottom of the ninth inning, 5-4 Yankees. Can there be any Oakland magic? Aker, 4-4, blank, Bando, 5-3, line drive right to short, caught by Michael, 1 away. Michael goes ahead and grabs it, was hit right to him. And now here's Cater. Cater is 0 for 2, reached on an error and walked. Aker, he'll go ahead and pitch. Aker, 2-1, that's a blank. Cater, 3-1, and that's a ground ball to first base. That'll get picked up by Pepitone. He'll take it to the bag himself, 2 away. And now the last chance for the Athletics will be Dick Green. Green is 2 for 3, a double and a triple. Aker trying to get the save here, and a heck of a comeback by the Yankees. I will make this a Game of the Year candidate, just the way the Yankees came back. Yankees were down 4-0 and then scored 5 unanswered. Aker will go ahead and get ready. Fans here at Oakland-Alameda hoping Green can keep the game going, and they're hoping for a big hit. Aker, 3-4, strikeout, 19 will miss. Green, 3-5, and it's a ground ball to first. That'll get handled by Peterson. He calls off Aker. He runs to the bag, jumps on the bag. That's your game. Yankees come back from down 4-0 and win this ball game 5-4. Stadium barfs. Yeah. No lead is safe an inside pitch. 1, 2, 3, go the Athletics. And the Athletics blow one here to the Yankees as they get the win. Yankees win. The Yankees win. What a horrible defeat for the A's. And the Yankees will get back above 500, 53 and 52. The Athletics now drop to 58 and 40, and the Minnesota Twins are right behind them. What a victory here for the Yankees to come back from 4-0 and win this game 5-4. And Reggie Jackson is your GOAT and not the greatest of all time is what that stands for here. Final line score coming up. For the Yankees, 5 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 5 hits and 2 gigantic errors. The winning pitcher is going to be Fritz Peterson. He's actually going to get the win. Jim Rowland's going to wind up with the loss, and McDaniel will get a hold. Jack Aker does get the save. What a tough loss for the Athletics. And their fans here are not happy. And that is another board loss for Oakland. And remember, these board losses definitely board wins and losses come into play for tiebreaker. But what a good game here as Ron McGrath joins us here kind of late. And he's going to have to watch the replay of this one. We are not done. 10-minute ticker is next. Reggie Jackson blows it, could not catch a fly ball, and it leads to a 3-run error and allows the Yankees to take the lead and hold it over the Athletics. That is a demoralizing loss. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Yankees are going to get a 5-4 win here over Oakland due to some very bad defense. Let's see how we finish the month of July. July 30, Boston and California. Let's see, Red Sox 746, 4 runs. Angels 924, and that's 2 runs. The Bo Sox get the win. White Sox in Cleveland. White Sox 543, 3 runs. Indians 726, and that is 2 runs. That is a win for the White Sox. Baltimore, Kansas City. Orioles 1141 and 4. Kansas City 241, 2, and that's a win for the O's. Detroit at Minnesota. Tigers 1155, and that is 6. Twins 1231, and that's 3. And the Twins cannot take advantage of the Oakland loss. Washington at Seattle. Senators 1062 at 7. Pilots 541-3, and that's a win for the Sens. Giants and the Cubs. Giants 1016, that's 2. Cubs 651, and that's 4. That's a win for the Cubs. Expos and the Reds. Reds are on a bad losing streak. Expos 545, and that is 4. Reds 1534, and that is also 4. They will go to extras. Expos roll a 3, -2 is 1. Reds roll a 5, +1 is 6. That game will belong to the Reds. Astros and the Mets in a doubleheader. Astros 235, and that is 2. Mets 1225, and that is 3. The Mets win the first. Astros 762, and that is 6. Mets 322, and that's 1. They will split the twin bill. Braves and the Phillies in a doubleheader. Game 1, Braves 1055, that is 6. Phillies 841, and that's 4. Braves win the first. Braves 1545, and that is 6. Phillies 914, that's 1. And the Braves win both. Dodgers and the Pirates. Dodgers 1135, that is 4. Pirates 641, and that's 3. The Dodgers get that win. Padres and the Cardinals. And this should be an easy win for the Cardinals. Padres -5. 56, and that is 2. Cardinals 8-13, and that is 1. And the Padres steal that. That is a horrible loss for the Cardinals. On to July 31st, Boston and California. Red Sox 11-45, and that is 5. Sometimes FastScore is really unpredictable. Angels 564, that is 6. It's a win for the Halos. White Sox at Cleveland. White Sox 1065, that is 8. Indians 851, and that's 5. A win for the White Sox. Baltimore, Kansas City. Orioles 1416, and that's 2. Royals 423, and that's 1. That's a win for the O's. Detroit at Minnesota. Tigers 926, that's 3. Twins 1233, and that's 4. The Twins will get that win. Yankees at Oakland. Yankees 652, and 4 runs. Athletics 634, and that's 3 runs. Another win for the Yanks. Washington at Seattle. Senators 11-11, that's 0. Pilots 946, and that will be 5. A win for the Flyboys. Giants and the Cubs. Giants 846, that's 4. Cubs 1564, that is 9. Another win for the Cubs. I have a funny feeling the Cubs are not going to collapse in this season, but still got 2 months left to play. Montreal and the Reds. Expos 1121, that's 2. Reds 1554, and that is 7. That game belongs to the Reds. Astros and the Mets. Astros 226, and that's 1. Mets 916, that's 2. The Mets will get a happy recap. Braves and the Phillies in a doubleheader. Atlanta 1555, that's 7. Phillies 10-15, and that's 2. The Braves win the first. Braves 10-12, and that is 1. Phillies 742, and that is 4. And they will split the twin bill. Dodgers and the Pirates. Dodgers 751, and that's 4. Pirates 546, and that is also 4. They will go to extras. Let's see here. Dodgers roll of 5, -1 is 4. Pirates roll of 4, and plus 0 is 4. That's a tie, so the Pirates will win the ball game. We go to August 1st, Washington at California. Senators 9-42, 4 runs. Angels -256, 3 runs. That will be a win for the Senators, though. White Sox and Detroit. White Sox 243, and that is 3. Tigers 922, and that's 2. That's a win for the White Sox. That's a bad loss. Cleveland at Kansas City. Indians 716, that's 1. Kansas City 2141, and that is 6. That's a win for the R's. Baltimore at Minnesota will have this game on Thursday night. Baltimore 1232, and that's 4. Twins 11-16, and that is 2. That's another win for the O's. Boston at Oakland, big series there. Red Sox 10-31, and that is 3. Athletics 15-16, that is also 3. They will go to extras. Boston rolls a 6, +1 is 7. Oakland rolls a 3, and +0 is 3. And the Red Sox will get the win. Yankees and the Pilots. Yankees 11-25, and that's 3. Pilots 8-14, and that's 1. That's a win for the Yanks. Padres and the Cubs. Yes, I'll have the standings in the group. In the group there. In the Facebook group. Padres and the Cubs. Padres -122, that's 0. Cubs 12-65, that's 9. Cubs get the win. Astros and the Expos. Astros 12-33, and that is 4. Expos 651, and that is also 4. They will go to extras. Astros roll a 2, +0. Expos roll a 5, -2 is 3. That will be a win for the Expos. Braves and the Mets. This is a big series as well. Atlanta and the Mets, big series. Braves 9-25, and that is 3. Mets 3-14, that's 0, and the Braves will get the win. Reds and the Phillies. Reds 16-35, and that's 5. Phillies 15-46, and that's 6. That's a win for the Fightin' Phils. Giants and the Pirates. Giants 10-44, that is 4. Bucks 10-56, that is 6. Raise the Jolly Roger. Dodgers and the Cardinals. Dodgers 141, that's 2. Cardinals 934, and that is 3. And that one will go to the Redbirds. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always Thursday. Tomorrow is a travel day, no baseball. We will return with our first game of the month of August, and it will be Thursday night for August 2nd. It will be the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Minnesota Twins from Metro Stadium. Mike Cuellar will be going for the Orioles and Jim Perry for the Twins. This is a big game in the American League. The Twins are chasing the Athletics, and the Orioles have a good lead on the AL East. These games are getting closer. We're only 1 month away from the pennant race. What will happen? Baltimore at Minnesota, Thursday night here on the network. Ben Witz, XSG2, John Haverly, Ron McGrath, Matthew Stringer, Sports Time Machine, and let's see here, Jeremy Brooks, Clee Baseball Fan, happy birthday, Tim, Doug Hunt, and let's see here, DB, Marlon Price, and Cutter Historical, Joel Turney, and Jimmy Jam, and Brian B., and I think I got everyone. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. I think this game deserved it. Subscribe if you're not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys on Thursday night. The Yankees pull it off over the Oakland-Alameda. Reggie Jackson is the GOAT, but not the good kind of GOAT. They win it tonight 5-4. We'll see you guys Thursday night.